I'm in the blue bedroom on top of a ladder, and I'm just doing some work on the ceiling. So this is water damage from a long time ago. It's the new roof slates when we got here. And there are lots of cracks in the ceiling. So this is one that's never been renovated. So there's chunks of plaster missing and large cracks. It's a very saggy old ceiling, but they all are here. I was in two minds whether to try to patch it up and paint it, or whether to cover it with fabric like the red bedroom. I've decided to see how I can paint it. So what I've got to do is wash off all this horrible lime, whatever it is, whitewash, I suppose it is, layers and layers of whitewash. So what I've been doing, I'm just starting with filling in the cracks. So I've scrubbed off the whitewash down to the plaster, and then I'm just going to fill that in. So here's a crack that I've just done. So I've scrubbed it off to the plaster, filled it in with some very fine filler, and tomorrow I'll come back to that when it's dry and just see what sort of finish I've got. So I'm just going to do the cracks along this one section, have a look at it tomorrow and see whether that is the way forward. Otherwise we're going to have to fabric cover it. So I've just finished my first section there, so that's been scrubbed and allowed to dry and filled in the cracks, and that's undercoat on there, so that's coming up quite well. I'm pleased with that. So I'll just progress around the room. So here we are in the blue bedroom, and we have scrubbed all the whitewash off of the ceiling, all the lime wash. That was horrible, and the undercoat of it was blue, so they must have had a blue ceiling at some point. This area above the fireplace had had a leak in it at some point around the chimney through the roof, and the ceiling had bowed there, and it was very black with staining and mould and goodness knows what. So we're really pleased that that actually scrubbed off. So yes, all the whitewash is off, all the cracks have been filled, all the coving has been put up. So this area now has had an undercoat and top coat. We just wanted to see how that came out. That looks okay to us. So the next job is to get undercoat and top coat on the ceiling and just see if all this filling has actually worked, and it gives us a good finish.
So now the blue bedroom's finished, the ceiling is not perfect, but it's come out okay. We're quite pleased with that. We've got all the scaffolding out and starting to bring the furniture back in, so the sofa's back in place, dressing table, bed. Just need to set it up and dress it now and make it look nice. But yeah, quite pleased with the ceiling, that's come out quite well. Barbara's been busy with her feathers and ribbons. Made a nice little display above the mirror, looks very pretty. And I think she's put some, I think they're ostrich feathers above the light as well.
I'm in the kitchen and we've decided to alter this central island. We have 6 cupboards at the moment and we're going to reduce that to just 3 cupboards and have an area for stools, so it's an area we can sit at, put high stools underneath. So 3 of the narrow cupboards are going to go up onto this wall. So we've just taken all these books down from the shelf up there. That's an original shelf. So we're going to have cupboards all across this area.
I'm just about to disconnect the electrics from the island, so I've come under the floor and I need to disconnect it before I can take this all apart. Where the cupboards are going, usually cupboards have fixings on the top just to hold them onto the wall, but our walls are notoriously iffy, so I'm putting a batten at the bottom as well, just so I can support them at the bottom. So this is the end panel. I just need to put that up on there, and no trouble. So down here on the floor is where originally the electrics came up through the floor. I've had to remove that and to get it further underneath the counter, underneath the cupboard. And managed to get enough tiles from under the cupboard to repair the holes. So that's now done, they just need sealing again. So that's the completed cupboards up on the wall. The end panel fitted, all finished, all nice and clean and tidy. So with the island we've taken one row of the cupboards out and put on the wall, and we now have a recess so we can sit on this side of the island. Now the island has a recess so we can sit at it. It'll make it nicer when we have family and friends that we can all sit and have breakfast in the kitchen together.